The deep line midfield player. I'm sure he'll get forward and grasp a few shots in with that left foot again.
So the next instalment in this new look league for a new season, the Under-21 league as it is now. The early table has Wolves top with 10 points from 5 games played, and that's a Wolves side that was thoroughly battered at the Bridge by a wonderful Chelsea performance. 5-0 that finished. Here's Boga, who got one that night. Nice flick into Feruz. Chelsea immediately on the front foot here with Billy Clifford. Out to Todd Kane. Lovely touch from him. What a start this would be. Oh, Boga's blasted over, but fantastic football, and it should have been a goal at the end of it.
Delightful, isn't it? Great start. I think Nathan's come over the top. I agree with the referee on this occasion. I think he's got it right. But it's a difficult one.
Neatly done. Fowler's cross. Aki got a bit of it. Was it enough? Ryan Brobble. What a strike.
Well, deserved a goal, didn't he? What a strike. He's hit this so well, hasn't he? Nathan at the near post doesn't quite get the contact he's looking for. Instead of pushing the ball out wide, he's pushed it more central.
The danger is alleviated by a poor cross, but it certainly wasn't a poor hit throw. Here's Walters. Good hit! It's another good strike from a similar area. That time it was Jake Fowler. Brobble was even closer. Bamford dispossessed. But, it's going to keep on coming back if the clearances are of that nature.
Yeah, good work by Lewis Baker. You know, he's putting the guy under pressure and he's forcing him to play it long as early as he possibly can. That's what we talk about when we say defend from the front. Lewis putting the defender under pressure. Maybe a chance here.
That was a great ball from Clifford to Boga. He's made the room, and he's forced to save out of Connor Ripley this time. No doubt about it. Brilliant. He hit it well enough.
Absolutely brilliant, Jeremie Boga. You know, got himself into a great position, and the pass started that off. The first pass. We saw the way that we broke through their midfield. It just gave Jeremie a chance to run at the last defender. He showed his ability, his bit of pace, created the space, the drop of the shoulder, and a shot bang on target. Loved to have gone in, but much better approach play.
Here's Fowler. Alex Davey with the clearance. Davey and Aki. Good performers together this season, and indeed last. Fowler again. Here's Brobble, who smashed the corner of the woodwork with that wonderful effort a while back. They look like a good passing side, Borough. I know they're just giving it away there, but they're playing it neatly for the most part. But maybe they've allowed Bamford in here. Saville, George Saville, still going. Saville! You know, I think that was just heading wide, but the defender wasn't to know and got the block in.
Again, you know, talk about Feruz. Do we actually need him to be that deep to be making the passes to Patrick? You know, I think I'd like to see Feruz a little bit higher up the park.
Neatly done here. This is Cyril, and he's done something now. Nothing for 44 minutes but shanked crosses and missed controls. But that he took very well indeed, and Middlesbrough lead right on half-time.
Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Opened the floodgates there, didn't we? Just allowed him the time and space, and this is where he's looked powerful coming through the middle. Everybody thought he was going to pass. No one makes the challenge. It just allows him to get through onto his left foot. Well, we've seen how strong his left foot can be. Alex Davey really just not making any sort of challenge whatsoever. It's a super strike, bottom corner. No chance for Jamal. Changes the team talk at half-time. That's really difficult in the second half. They've shown how confident they can be with their defensive duties. We struggled to break them down at 0-0. Now we've got to really force the issue. Second half, which does leave gaps.
Might give us some more entertainment though. Here's Lewis Baker on the spin. Gonna have to be quick if the equaliser is going to come before the break. It's not going to come from across like that, I'm afraid.
Dreadful ball in. He's looked the most liveliest for me, Lewis Baker. He's looked nice and tidy on the ball. He's looked
He's been in the academy for years and years, and Adam Nditi is there as well, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Boga. Saville, Clifford again. Probably saw more of the ball than anyone else in a blue shirt in that first half. Lewis Baker, who's on it now, had a fair bit too. Clifford lining one up, and you don't mind that.
Well, there's a sign that Dermot said it's the target, though.
Started more than any other reserve player last season, Billy Clifford. Here's Cyril, danger, and a really good strike. He got everything behind that, right off the laces, but thankfully also right at Jamal Blackman. Anywhere else, that could well have been 2-0.
Yeah, I think that was on the corner.
And unmarked at the back post, Alex Davey will have expected a bit more from that, even if it's just helping it back into the mix.
Do you know what, Ben? I don't know what went through his mind here. I don't know what you always need that cutting edge. You always need to get that pass that makes all the difference.
There's Bamford. It's another little effort at a clever dinked ball that none of them have come off yet. Low percentage, but if they get them right, they could be in. Bamford almost. Musonda. It could. But Weldon's going to get it away here. Well, only as far as George Saville, who read it well, and he's had a pretty good game tonight, I think, George Saville. Nicely done there as well into Bamford. This is worth a hit. Billy Clifford. Oh, Bamford, it's fallen for him. Equaliser. Chelsea maybe needed a bit of luck to get back into this game. They are back in it thanks to Bamford. The Clifford shot was powder puff, really. It dropped perfectly for Patrick Bamford. It's 1-1.
Well, I think Billy Clifford's shot caught everybody by surprise. The Middlesbrough defenders at all, because that's poor by their standards. They've been very, very tight. But there's your little bit of luck. Just falls nicely for someone. And who better than Patrick Bamford, your centre forward, who's not had any opportunities in the opening 45 minutes, but just gives Wyke a chance to get wide and get a cross in, and it's just what you didn't want on the counter-attack. A bit of inexperience there. The game opening up a little bit now, Ben, as well, which is nice to see.
And Saville through the middle is having a pretty big bearing on it all.
Yeah, big influence on this second half. You know, he's looking bright, he's looking sharp. Obviously, whatever Dermot said to him and the rest of the lads at half-time, you know, we look more likely to go on and get another one.
And might do here with Bamford. Slipped in by Boga, and Bamford from the angle forces a good save out of Ripley, who became more and Blackman's all day long. Mostly trains with the first team, Jamal Blackman. It's gone up quickly to Bamford, who is now feeling like a different player from the one we saw in the first half.
He looks a different assured, doesn't he, at the back?
Yeah, couldn't do much about the goal, and other than that, he's kept out a couple of well-struck efforts pretty well. Deflection on the cross. Waters trying to turn it into something, and he has. Wyke has spun his man, and he's found the back of the net. He took that goal well, Charlie Wyke. And Aki and Davey and co just weren't quite up to that challenge then.
Two or three errors here that just allowed Wyke in, but have to give him some credit. It's great touch by him. Obviously the first when Nathan does get the first touch, Wyke very quickly onto the second ball as it just drops into the penalty area, turns Alex Davey very, very easy. I mean, he's a big, strong lad, but I think Alex has got to do better there, be stronger, stand his ground, make some contact on the ball. What a tidy finish. Disappointing.
Middlesbrough have their lead back. Baker over the dead ball. This could be dangerous, especially if the delivery's right. Saville on his right foot is not quite the same as Saville on his left. Well,
was that Saville or was that Nathan Aki coming in as well? Could have been, but him on his right foot. Neither was right, was it? And George Saville, a little bit coming together. I think he's unlucky to give away the free kick.
I hate that. I don't think it's something that should be allowed, the way defensive players shepherd the ball out like that, or try to. Trouble here. This is Waters. This will wrap it up. It will do. That's 3-1, and that's game over now, I'm afraid. Middlesbrough will be overtaking Chelsea, swapping fourth place for fifth in the under-21 league. It was perhaps inevitable as Chelsea went in search of a goal to get back into the game.
Yeah, a couple of things in the build-up play we probably could have picked out. Good finish, good 1-2. If it was us attacking there, we say, well, this is super play. Lovely little 1-2, gets him inside the penalty area. Well, you can pick holes defensively. Nathan Ackey's challenge there. Danny Pappoe's positioning, perhaps even a challenge from Billy Clifford a little bit higher up the park might have made a difference. No chance for Jamal.
Fulham away next for Chelsea, and Wolves away at Molineux. Man City away as well. A good little run of home games, but not quite made the hay while the sun shone, although it did so at the Bridge in September as Ackey comes in and tries to lift one in and lifts it over instead. It's a half chance.
I'll tell you what, he's unlucky here. You know, Patrick Bamford's done well to create the collision, if you like, between defenders, and you just have to deal with it the best way you can. Not getting the service, there's not a great deal you can do with it.
Disappointing result in the end at Griffin Park then. Chelsea's under-21's beaten by 3 Middlesbrough goals to 1 for a while. Not that long we thought things were looking level with the Bamford goal, but Borough pulled away to make the final score